Hello, people of the internet. We're here. Gonna do a quick stream before I go to bed. We're just gonna run some farewell. Not Goldens. We're not quite good enough to be doing attempts yet, but I can show you what we're doing. So here, let me go to the main menu. But basically, what we're doing is we're gonna be doing low death runs. So we're gonna be starting at stubbornness, and we're gonna try to go all the way to the end. But I do want to, but we should probably start at reconciliation first. I'm not really sure, but I kind of want to start at stubbornness because I think stubbornness has some really tough rooms, whereas I think reconciliation has some really not tough rooms for the most part. Whereas I think these rooms can be pretty challenging. So yeah. So we're just gonna start our state here because that first room is like beyond free. I don't want to waste my time having to practice it. But basically, this is a problem because our strats for that room are non-existent. So like that works sometimes, like the 2 neutral strat, but it's not consistent is the problem. So because the problem is I end up see that's what happens. What if I do this? Do like a really delayed. No, that's too late. That's too late. Alright, so we could do this. We could just see, that's perfect, like that. If I could get that every time, we would be chilling. It's just I can't get that every time. This room's pretty easy. Yeah, what's up, Wilbur? What's up, Snowy? But yeah, no, this first part of stubbornness, I don't have a good strat for, so I need to fit. Well, the first room. This room's pretty chill. But that first room is just really inconsistent. Everything else is fine now. Even this, I think, is chill. You just wait for the yellow here. What was that wall thing? Oh, the cassette jump where you like boost it on top of the cassette. Yeah, basically if you're inside of a cassette and as you leave it, it like basically like as the cassette's becoming real, you can jump on like the corner of it. Unless you're talking about something else, I don't know. But I'm assuming that's what you're referencing. It's weird. Just like Google it. It's called cassette boost. I understand how it works. It's a little goofy, man. I don't know. The Celeste wizards came up with it. The Celeste wizards come up with a lot of strange things. I don't ask questions. I'm just like, all right, Celeste tech wizards, do your magic. All right, I don't question your magic, but it works. See, like that room's easy too. So much for spikes exist. Yeah, if there's one thing you should learn about this game, it's that spikes don't work. They just don't. They work when they want to work. Well, that was close. I almost messed it up. Nice. Alright, so that was easy. Completely did that. We're just going to see how far we can get. We're doing low death runs, so we're just going to try to go all the way to the end. I've been practicing individual rooms off stream. So I'd like to be able to make it to final room at least, even if I don't beat final room, though. I think we can beat final room. I honestly don't think final room is that hard. It's a very long room, but I don't think it's a difficult room, at least compared to some of the other rooms. Reconciliation has a lot of free rooms like this, where you're basically just like zooming around with Madeline and the bird, which is not very difficult at all. This one is just throw it so that you throw here, throw it here. What you do here is you just neutral drop it here. That sets you up perfectly. It's a new strat I came up with. Plus, you can't die in the run, so long individual rooms don't matter. Well, I definitely can die, but the momentum in these rooms feels so nice. Yeah, these rooms are chill. Very chill compared to the rest of the level. Very not as difficult too, which helps. Because the rest of the level is way harder. Like, this is chill. I don't know why they made this part chill, but I appreciate them making it chill. Because the rest of it is awful. The only problem here is since you're at the end, the nerves are going to get you. Because, like, even if it's not that hard, like, nerves, like, a single mistake here, you're done. Like, it doesn't matter if it's easy or not. Like, nerves kill you. It's Jover, you know? It takes you so long to get here. This is room 80. It takes forever to get here, even in a perfect golden run. Yeah, we're just gonna go top here. There's no reason to go bottom. It's funny, but, like, it's not realistic. Maybe to prepare, yeah, mentally prepare you for final room. True. We wait till top. This one's kind of tough. You wait till top. We do have strats for it, though. Alright, so we wave dash off of this. Nice, easy wave dash. Then we wait for as long as possible. Oh, I messed that up. I waited too long. Because it's you wait, but you don't wait that long. That was bad. That was my bad. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, but this room is what I'm talking about. Where, like, I try a strat where I neutral trice here, but sometimes it doesn't work. It works a lot of the time, but I'm scared it's not gonna work. And, like, the other option here is I do this, right? I could do this, right? And I could just be like this, and just do that, which is fine also, but, like, that feels really easy to mess. I feel like that's probably the most consistent way. Summer had a weird strategy where you, like, do this. Here, let me show you Summer's weird strategy. I didn't like it very much. You, like, stand here, and then you, like, fall onto the block, but it doesn't work for some reason. It can work sometimes. I think you're supposed to slow fall onto it. I don't really like, yeah, you do that. I don't really like it very much, though. It just does not work for me. I'm guessing it's just slow falling here. Yeah, it's like that, but that feels awful to me. You have to be holding jump to slow fall? Oh, I didn't even realize that. We have subpixels. I don't even know how subpixels work. But to me, the easiest strat here is you just go... This is the simplest strat, right? You just... But the problem is, yeah, like that, you just die. So I do have another idea. What if you went like this, right? Right? What if you went like here, and then you went on the right side of the spring instead of the left side, so that way you don't hit the spikes? You have to hold jump? Oh, but that's weird. Yeah, you can slow fall. It's not, like, the same, though. Yeah, but that didn't work there. I slow falled there. I don't know. See, that's my problem with the strat. Just, is it... I'm probably just doing it wrong, but either way, like, it's still just... And, like, that works, but I just feel... Like, it's... I still am not, like, 100% on it. And it's really at the end of the level, and it makes me very uncomfortable. Because that would be so easy to mess it up, you know? It works, but it doesn't... It doesn't work, exactly. You should probably hold up the green block. Oh, you should probably hold up on the green block the entire time as well. That's true. But there has to be something I can do. Like, there's got to be some setup. The problem is this wall bounce is not very consistent with timing. Because if you... So it's very hard to, like, set up something that consistently works every time. Because even if you do this, which I tried doing that, and that works too. But the problem is if you do that, or you do the double neutral, this can happen, right? If you're super late, right? You'll just die. Like, okay, that didn't happen that time, but you can just miss the spring completely. Which is the problem. But if you just do this, which is the basic strategy, you can just mess up the timing. Which, like, it's easier to understand, but the timing is easy to mess up. But my problem with summer strat is it just doesn't work. Like, I'm trying to do it, and I just can't get it to work most of the time. Like, see, like, I'm trying, and I get it to work sometimes, and I don't know why. I'm trying to slow fall, and I just, like, you know, like, see, it worked that time, but then I'll try it again, and it won't work, And it's just like, it relies on knowing the strat rather than messing up. Yeah, but the problem is the strat is hard, is the problem I have with it. It's like, it is a consistent strat, but the strat is difficult for me to do, and I'm not very good at it. And maybe if I practiced it, I'd get better. But like, the problem is it still involves timing, because look at this, right? Even if you land on this platform, right? Like, you don't just jump instantly. You still have to time it, or else you'll hit the thing. Unless it's like a full height jump. That's the only thing I can think. Or maybe it's a climb all the way up and then a full height jump. Let's do spring cancel. You can dash down into the spring to force your timing to be right. Yeah, but the problem is if you do that, right? Actually, let me try that. So if you go like this. Okay. I mean, yeah, but the problem with that, right, is here's what can happen with that. So if you do that, right, you spring cancel, right? Oops, went too high. Is the problem there. But also, it's still not perfectly consistent, because if you land on it at a slightly different time, you can just dash down and you'll die. Just click faster. So like, if I was beating this room normally and it wasn't goldening, this is how I would do it. I would literally just do this. And it's just timing. And that strat, okay, the thing about that strat is it does work 100% of the time, but it requires a timing. And the timing is a relatively short window. Like, it's not, it's not like frame perfect or anything. But there's no easy like input setup for it. But the only input setup that I know of is Summer's input one, and I am very bad at it and not consistent, which I don't feel comfortable doing it. Well, here's the thing. I'm fine with doing timings, but when you're on room 68 in a golden run, your timings are probably gonna mess up just because you're nervous, and I want to try to avoid that as much as possible. Because like, I can do this, right? But that can happen. Right, I mess up my timing, I go too late, or I go too early, and I hit the spike wall, or I just miss the spring. And it's fine, but like, it could be not fine, you know? Yeah, it's 100% consistent for you, but it's not 100% consistent for me. It's actually it's less consistent than my other strategies. So unless I figure out something that I'm missing with it, then yeah, I might watch some other golden runs on YouTube and just kind of look at what other people are doing there. You know, I might do that right now. I might look at some farewell golden runs and see what people are doing. Because I wonder... Here we go. Celeste farewell golden berry. So this, if we go skip to stubbornness, oh, they get there pretty quick. Wow. Okay, so they go same. Okay. Oh, really? This is Nepesta, by the way. Yeah, I can pull it up actually. We can pull this up. Look at this. Okay. Okay, let's pull this up for a second, alright? So if we pull this up, let's watch this, okay? So what Nepesta is doing, whoever Nepesta is. So they're going here, right? They're doing the wall bounce. Like let's put this in. We'll just do it normal speed, and then we'll slow it down. So they're just holding on the wall, and their strategy here, they just kind of jump. Like here, you can look. They just kind of just jump off of it. But the problem with that is that's also just timing based. So like that's the same thing that I'm just doing a timing. It's no different than what I'm doing. So that really, I don't think that strategy is any better or worse than what I'm doing, because it's just timing it. Like here, we can probably turn out. I can hear those keyboards. But he does do the double bounce pad strategy that I was doing earlier, which I might try that. Because I kind of like that, because the thing about that is if you can fast fall on that if you mess up your timing. Like if that's about to disappear, you can fast fall to kind of alter it. Yeah, it's just going off instinct, exactly. Yeah. That's what that is. Yes, he did. I think he fast falled a little bit there.
Yeah, I got calmed.
So that's kind of what my other strat was here. Let's get out of YouTube. My other strat here. Do I have any input display mods or an input display setup on your recording? That'd be extremely helpful to figure out why this strat isn't working. I do not have it set up. I could set one up, but I'm probably not going to do it right now because it's going to be a short stream. I also just might need Summer to explain it to me better. If I can get Summer in VC again. But here's the thing. What I don't get how this setup is more consistent, because think about it, right? Maybe I'm missing something with the strat, but as far as I know, strat is just fall, right? You fall. Oh my god, I can't. I can't get it now. Maybe let me try something. I see, like I'm holding jump then? Yeah. Because what I could do is I like this idea, like the Nepesa strategy where you just go like this. Because my old strategy was actually just like just doing this feels pretty consistent. But the problem with this is it's still the timing base. Hold jump from before the save state starts. Like here. Oh, you hold jump before you land. I see. So then you land here. But then what do you do when you get there? You just jump instantly? Because if you jump instantly, you just go. Or do you have to climb? Oh, you climb. That's interesting. You climb. I didn't think about that. I mean, that does work. I'll give you that. Now that I understand it, that definitely works. That seems more jank. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like I'd mess that up during a run, because look, if you don't hold jump before you get there, you'll end up jumping on it, right? So you have to be holding jump before you get there. And I feel like there's a pretty high chance of me messing that up. Yeah. I understand you haven't failed it a single time, but I'm telling you right now, I think there is a very high chance that I would fail this during a run. Because I understand it now. And it is consistent, but the problem is the setup is kind of weird, and you're on a timer, right? This green block will disappear, so you have to get to the top of it, and you have to already be holding the jump button. And if you're not, then you're screwed. Whereas a timing, I can learn a timing and like get consistent at a timing by just practicing it a billion times. Yeah, exactly. Just because you can do a strat doesn't mean others can. Exactly. I can do the strat. I just can't, consistently, I don't feel comfortable doing that during a golden run. The strat doesn't rely on skill in any way. I disagree, because while most of it is just like, yeah, you're just sitting here and climbing up, you have to be able to land. So, okay, let's restart the room and do the whole thing. So, obviously, you have to get to the point, right? You have to be holding jump already. You have to remember that. You have to remember to hold jump. And then also, you have to remember, because you can mess this up, right? There's a universe. Oh, why am I doing this? So say you wall bounce late there, right? Let's say hypothetically I wall bounce really late, right? Uh-oh, I landed down here. Don't have time to get to the top. So it's unlikely that would happen, but what I think is likely would happen is I go like this. I land on it. Oh shoot, I'm not holding the jump button. Now I can't do it anymore. And the other thing is, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just a lot of coordination you have to do to get it set up, and I could learn it. I just feel like I'd rather just learn a timing. I'd rather learn a timing than learn a strat like that, I guess, if that makes sense. So I'd rather just do this, even though I'm not perfect at it. I'd rather just do something like what Nepesta was doing. Well, my strat earlier, what I kind of liked is I just do this, where I would just kind of do this, and that feels good to me. Like I feel like I can do that even during a golden run. I feel like if I practice it, I can get that. Yeah, timer jump space on the move. Yeah, that is definitely the way to go. I could do some subdivision here. 1, 2. Oh yeah, you know what I could do? I didn't even think about that. I should totally just I should totally subdivide this. What I could do. All right, here's my strat. So I did this on some of my other rooms on the spreadsheet. Basically, what you do is for each beat, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that works really well in some of the other rooms. I didn't even think about this. What I could do on this room, right? On here, oh, I forgot. Save states mess up the music sometimes. What I could do is set it up so on a certain beat I jump. So I go to the top, on a certain beat I jump, and then it sets it up for me to do it. No, it's funny because I've done this strat in other rooms. I just haven't been doing it. That's just keeping an internal metronome. Yeah, that's easy. I can do an internal metronome. I'm a, you know, I know my music, so I can do that. I can do metronome. Larry learns music theory. No, I know enough music theory to know what to understand like subdividing. I use it on some other rooms actually, but I can just do that, and then I could just do that and then have an exact beat that I jump on to set it up. So like we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Maybe I go on the 1. Actually, maybe I go on the end of 4. Like, so what if I go? Yeah, but I don't know, because the problem is I feel like it would be hard to count that because it's very precise still. So like even if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then you still die though, is the problem. Jump on 3? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That almost worked. Yeah, that is not precise at all. It almost worked on 3. You gotta get like 10 whole frames for that timing. Exactly, that's the problem. That's why I don't think subdividing is very easy for it. Well, so I feel like it's just easier to just do it. Like I think subdividing is too much for my brain to do. I think for some rooms it makes sense, but for something like this, I can just do this. I don't need to subdivide it, like I just do it. Yeah. Subdivide even further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or I could just do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I could do that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we could do that. Count triplets. So you go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I mean you could do a triplet. 1 and 2 and 3. But actually that doesn't work because it's 1 and 2 and 3 and that's just 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and so that would be like 6, 8 pretty much. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That might be better. You're right. Yeah, because you're right. The percussion is in triplets, so I wasn't really paying attention to it. I mean, it does. I don't think it helps at all for this room, but it is good to know that. Quick took. All right, music nerds out of here. This one's pretty easy. Like I feel like I got this down. Oh wait, I need to set up my strat for this room again. Can I go back to the beginning of this room? Let's go back here. Oh, not this one. ST2. We'll set our save state here again. We'll come back to this room. We're definitely going to theory craft this one quite a bit. For sure. We'll come back to it, but I think for now, I just practice the timing. I'll tell you which room I use subdividing on. I use it on a couple rooms. I use it on this room. 1, 2. I count in 4 for this room because 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on 4 I go here. And that works pretty much every time, which is nice. And this, what I do here is I actually cassette boost like that, using a second jump button. So this one's easy too. You don't even need, you don't really need any subdividing for this. You just wait for the yellow here. Then you just super right at the end. Jump to the top. Wall jump to the top. Repeat. And just make sure not to be in phase inside of it, and you're good. This one's pretty easy too. Right as it's coming, you go into the bubble. You just kind of wing it, you know. You just memorize that pattern, and you're good. All right, this one's a little tougher. So what you do? Hyper right at the end of that. Drop down here. Jump. Wall bounce. Return to the platform. Go here. Double dash and you win. So it's not that bad. It's just got a bit of a strike. So this one I subdivide. See what I do. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And then on 2 I jump and wave dash here. 1, 2, 3. On the 2 of the blue cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that works. That was a little late. I was a little late on that one, but and for this one, it's 3 of the pink, and that works every time, pretty much. It's not perfect. Count at 3,600 BPM. Let's go. I got this. Yeah, but that's the strat. Really, just that first room of stubbornness is problematic. Everything else, I kind of got down. Also, you can just super here, by the way. Fun fact. That just sets that up perfectly. So that's cool. Habushki. Alright, so then we go here. These are pretty chill. The only thing is I gotta not let my guard down. Just because they're easy doesn't mean I can't die on them. I definitely can die on them. They're hard enough where you can still mess them up. Like, they're not like free beyond free. Like, it's free to an extent. Right? Oh, I should have thrown it there. That's my bad. I messed that up. I messed up my strat. Luckily there's leniency on it, so it's okay. Oh, I almost messed up that room. That's crazy. Like, this is one of the easiest rooms and I almost messed it up. You just demo here, line it up. That is not how I would have normally done that. That's crazy. The only thing here is I gotta make sure to not hit it before I go to battle and hit the thing there. You have to pay attention, exactly. And you can still choke by just messing up an input, just like you can on any room, even if it's easier and there's more leniency. So all it takes is one little mistake, man, and that's it. That's all it takes. One little mistake. Wait till it's at the top. This is the one I died on last time, so we will, if I die again, we will practice this. Oh wait, I completely messed up my strat. Whoa, 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 go back, go back. Go back to that. Go back. We need to go back there. Where was that? That was like 5 or so. I don't even know which one that was. No, that was 7? Question mark? Nope. Here, this one. So we need to go at the end of R7 here. What is happening, name? I don't know. Good question. Don't ask me. I don't know what's happening either. So here we go. We set a save state here. And then we just practice this. So right at the peak. Okay, don't do that. Jesus, man. Right at the peak, we jump. Wave dash. Then you dash. You just wait for it. You gotta wait for that timing. It's another timing based thing where you kind of just gotta wait for it. I figured it out now. Now let's just. I know we're doing low deaths, but let's just run from this room to the end of the level. I think we can do that. Let's try from here to the end, and then we'll try from stubbornness to the end. Just because this room seems to be a bit of a choke point right now, and I would like to settle it. So I gotta remember to upright up here, so that way it buys me enough time to get over to through the thundercloud there. I'll call it a thundercloud, whatever you want to call it. You just gotta remember here, this one's pretty easy. Oh, yeah, like I said, that one's pretty easy, even though I just died instantly by being dumb. Yeah. That's definitely gonna happen during a golden. There's just so many ways you can die. There's so many rooms. There's so many opportunities to die. And that's the terrifying thing. Oh, that's a thing that can happen, apparently. I didn't realize that could happen, but it's a thing that can happen. Now I have to live with that thing that could happen. There we go. That's more consistent to up right there. It's been a long day, real. I feel that. Anyways, so this room. Go up. Oh, what? You can do that? Can we save it? Wait, that is a nutty save. Did you guys just see that? That's actually the craziest save ever, dude. If that happened, that would be the hypest save ever in the run, okay? Tell me that would not be the hypest thing ever. That's actually crazy. Insane. I didn't think that save was even possible. That's wild. That's like some freaking anime protagonist, main character stuff right there. That's wild. Who uses the word nutty unironically? I do, Snowy. You have to live with that. I know, but I'm in shock. Okay, I'm in shock. I'm in shock of it. Also, as much as I love the meme strat on this room, I understand that just doing that is the best strat. Like, realistically, that's what needs to happen. I love the meme strat as much as the next guy, but it's just not gonna happen. Realistic. I'll still do Moonberry though. Alright, I'm doing Moonberry. You guys should be grateful that I'm doing Moonberry, okay? I didn't want to do Moonberry, but I do think it would be funny, so we're definitely going to. Also, I don't think it's that... Oh, Jesus, if I do that, I'd be mad. Oh my god. Oh my god, I would be beyond mad if I did that. Mad doesn't describe how I would feel in that situation. I would baby rage, and it would be... Yeah, it would be bad. Alright, Burb. Oh, okay, I'm rushing there. I need to, not rush on that puffer. I've never had problems on that puffer room, but now I'm starting to choke on it. So I need to relax on it. I was too busy staring at nothing. You were staring into the eternal emptiness and void while you were thinking deep thoughts. Yeah, I feel that. We've all been there. Oh, what the? I need to practice this room. I don't care. I don't care about the states anymore. We're practicing it, dude. What? The problem is I puffer boost on accident. And I need to stop doing that. I just need to hold no direction to avoid a puffer boost happening. Because puffer boosting on accident is a problem for a lot of reasons. So we just need to not hold a direction in those situations. Yeah, that was playing the room as intended, guys. Playing the room as intended. Yeah, we're just gonna play this without save states through the rest of it. Oh god, that can happen. Jesus, man. That's terrifying. I didn't even realize that was something that could happen. I just gotta delay it more there. That's gotta be patient. The biggest thing is patience, right? They say patience is a virtue. It's true. It's true, man. Okay, so basically, we just do this all the way through. And just wait. Your brain TV static sometimes. I mean, we all TV static sometimes. That just happens. That's just life. Right, so this one's kind of weird. So you have to avoid popping it. And you have to set this up. Wait for this thing to climb back up enough so that you don't bounce in the puffer here. Wait for these dash blocks to be done. You actually climb. I found the best strat is you climb over this. You get the dash crystal. Go down here so you don't hit the spike. Get the bird. Don't fall. Land on this wall. Get the boost from that dash block. Land on battling. Habushki. Hit the battling again and then win. It's such a weird room. Like, it's not difficult, but there's so many weird things happening that it's very easy to mess that up. For sure. So this right here is what I like to call up left simulator. Basically, I spam up left until I win. That's pretty much all of it, except for the bird. Then I stop spamming up left. But then there's this thing, so... And I spam up once. Wait, I just realized I did not calculate this at all. Wait, guys, we can talk about this. Bird, save me. No, the bird did not save me. Wait, I need to consider the following, guys. We'll just set a save state and figure this out. I had a strat for this. But clearly I forgot how to do it. Sounds about right. Right here is good. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, I need to practice this room. Because this is tough right here. Yeah, because like there's a lot of universes where you mess that up. I think you just do that. I think you just hit it here. Get that double crystal and then break it. So you have to hit it before you go down. Sparkling water gives you the ultimate TV static nothing experience. True. Yeah, brain freeze is very unpleasant. Not a big brain freeze fan. Not a huge fan of brain freeze. Not a day one brain freeze fan here. We'll just practice this a few times. Gotta remember to dash into that. No, I would be so mad if I messed up a wave dash there. Jesus, man. I would be unbelievably angry if I messed up a wave dash there. I'd be beyond angry. I'd be infuriated. Yeah, I think we just dash up there once. Just set that up. Oh, don't worry, okay. The hyper, it's like... Here, I'll show you in a second when I get to safe ground. It's kind of like a wave dash, but not a wave dash. I'll show you. So, a wave dash is when you dash into the ground and then jump like that, diagonally into the ground, you jump. A hyper, you basically just... Here, let me get a good angle. So basically a hyper is you just stay on the ground, you dash diagonally and jump. Whereas a wave dash, you're in the air when you dash diagonally. But hyper, you're just on the ground and you dash diagonally. So I dash diagonally right, and then jump right after. And that's a hyper. Wave dash is you jump up, and then dash down like that. That's the difference. And I can't do one in that section because you need solid ground to do it. In this section, I can. Dude. Yeah. Yeah, this I gotta be careful because it's very easy to mess up a wave dash here. So we just jump, wave dash. I could see myself dying on this room just from nerves. I mean, this is like end game stuff. This is tough. So what you have to do here is, I don't know, is there entry cycle on this? No, there's not really. This is this room. You can actually super through that. You just hold forward now. Yeah, you just gotta gun it. That's all there is to that room. This room, you bounce this guy down. It's actually kind of a tough room, now that I think about it. You just gotta hold against the puffer to slow you down. It's actually kind of a tough room, damn. Wow. You just chain the inputs really fast. Can you hyper on a single tile? Yeah, you can. I think. But you don't get your dash back. You're not, because it's called extended if you get your dash back, not extended if you don't. So I know difficult rooms in Farewell is crazy, but there's reconciliation is pretty free, so it's actually kind of rare to have a difficult room in reconciliation. So this one you just toss them through the gap and just don't mess up your inputs. That's all there is here. Just don't suck is basically the moral of the story. This is what I call Kevin 1v1. So you go. You're like, go, Kevin! And then you crouch. I think it's a cool room. I love that room. But it's definitely deathable. And then obviously we have quote-unquote final room, even though it's not actually final room. Because the thing is, we're doing Moonberry, so we actually have several more rooms to do. Also, that's an awful way to die. That is a good rule of thumb. Yeah, not dying is usually a good strategy in these runs. Oh wait, we can save it. We can save it. I do not think we can save it. I should have just gone back and reset the room. Actually, no, you can't reset the room, can you? Wait, hear me out. I want to try something. So this is an interesting strategy. So you can't reset the room, right? By leaving it. But what if you do this, right? What if you leave the room like this? What if you save and quit? And then go back in? Does this work? Oh. I'm just saying, guys. The only thing I don't know is if that kills you during a golden run. Oh, you don't retain your golden? Okay, it doesn't work. Well, shucks, man. My strategy is just not gonna work. That's unfortunate. Well, shucks, guys. You know, maybe one day we'll get it. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I can finally feel happiness. Maybe one day. Probably not, though. Let's be realistic. If I'm playing Goldens, there is no happiness. Grab you. Yoink. And then we do our fun section. Our jelly vader here. Our jelly reverse dropper action. Which is not difficult per se, but scary. I would describe it as, because we have this awfulness. And lots of death on all sides. I think puffers regen anyways. Yeah, that's fair. If I pop them, yeah. Yeah, they do. Oh, no! No! My... Oh my god. That's an... okay. God. Thank God I did that now. Because if I did that during a run... There are no words that would describe my rage. Alright, man, there's no words that would describe that. That's crazy, dude. Puffer just left me, man. He's like, I'm out of here. That would be such a great death. It would be hilarious, but it would be awful at the same time. This Puffer leaves me and ascends to the clouds. No, Puffer! Come back! Don't leave me! Please, Puffer. You have so much to live for, Puffer. Oh, not Puffer, sorry. Jelly, whatever. Same thing. Same thing, guys. Whatever. I mean, the Puffers left me too, because I killed them. But, you know, that's different reason. I don't love that. Jelly, come back. Jelly, I didn't mean what I said about you. Jelly, please, we can be friends. That's awkward. It's fine, whatever. We ball. They're both fish, yeah, exactly. They're both like basically ocean things. They're the same thing. Oh god, why am I choking now? Why am I throwing for content? I'm throwing for content now. Look at me, dude. This is wild, man. This is some serious tomfoolery. Because I'm rushing now, I'm not being as patient. That's the ultimate downfall. Is losing your patience. There's so many deaths that I'm totally gonna lose to patience. Okay, thank you, thank you. There we go. Let's not, don't drop the jelly, guys. Keep him. Keep the jelly. Do not lose him. Do not lose him, please. If I drop the jelly, then that's just the saddest thing ever. As we've seen. Oh, I'm gonna miss that. Oh, I know I hit it. Wasn't even worried, guys. Was not even worried. Yeah, you can just dash into that. What's great about this section is you can just hold forward here. This is chill, because what you can do here is... This is pretty chill. I'm at the end. Then so now we have to do Moonberry. Yeah, the golden you can eat Moonberry will not get rid of your golden. It gets rid of the golden checker thing. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get rid of my save state during it. It's fine. This isn't the ocean. I mean, you know, ocean is subjective. I mean, we could say it's like, you know, maybe there's like some little guys in the background. I mean, this could just be a purple ocean. It's like the ocean but more purple. Yes. Like the ocean but with a lot more black holes in it. Just like, you know, I remember there being black holes in the ocean last time I was there, so I think that adds up. I think we're chilling. So this room is pretty chill as long as I'm not stupid, which is definitely very possible because I do happen to be stupid a lot like that. I almost just died doing that. Me being stupid is a very common occurrence though, so like I wouldn't put it past me for sure. Possibly even what, guys, there could be water in this ocean. I mean, who knows for sure. I mean, it's possible. There could be water. I mean, that's personally, I prefer the oceans without water. Not a big water fan myself. More of a battery acid guy myself. Like if I had to get something to drink, I would definitely choose battery acid over water. So that's just me. That's just my personal opinion. Also, for this, it's time we have to abandon the jelly. I'm sorry, my beloved jelly, but we have to leave you. Because the neutral drop strategy can't go forever. Oh, that's close. I should have waited for that cycle to be a little higher. Jeez, man. Nice. And see, look, watch this one. I don't have the golden, but I know you can do Moonberry for golden, so we'll clear the save state. You do have to go up there for it to work. That TV static moment. You think they intended for Moonberry, or saw that it was a thing and decided to make it a berry? I don't know. I don't know if Moonberry was in the original Farewell update or if they added it in. I guess is they intended for it to be a thing. This room's pretty tough though. Like there is a very real chance that I die on this room during a gold run. Like a very I would argue high chance. That sounds depressing to say that, but I would argue very high. I mean, just look at this crap. All right, you mess up one neutral drop. All right, you slightly even graze those spikes, bro. Like you're done for. All right, you're done for. I love drinking battery acid. Guys, I am not condoning... Oh, God. Yeah, no, wait, I can save it. I can save it! Oh, wait, I actually saved that. That's nutty. That's a nutty save, dude. Dude, I want to get these saves during actual runs, man. Give me saves during runs. Come on. I need to find a better way to do it. Guys. I'm a professional. You're talking to a real, authentic gamer, okay? Yeah, I don't like... That's a really tight... There's gotta be a better way, right? Oh. Okay. There's gotta be a better way, right? That can't be the only way. It feels so disgusting to do that. That neutral drop just feels way too tight. Like, it feels like I'm just gonna get cooked doing that. Like, unbelievably cooked. I'm not trying to get cooked out here, alright? I'm trying to survive out here. I'm not trying to die out here. But like, do you think they intended to add it during development? Or did they notice it during test? I have no clue. My guess is they added it as like a silly little Easter egg, but I don't know. What's your low death at the moment? To be honest, I started this stream as a low death, but I ended up just spending a lot of it practicing rooms because I ended up getting stuck on a bunch of rooms and I was like revising strategies and stuff. So really, the low death did not get very far. I didn't even make it that far into reconciliation. I've just been practicing mostly. Yeah, honestly, I can't tell you. How do you feel about my new buffer strat? I did try it. I do think it's pretty good. I probably like it more than the old strat. So yeah, that's what I think. It's pretty good. I do like it. For comb room. Yeah, for comb room, that one. But I think you're talking about that one. That one's pretty good. But we need a strat for here. So what we could do here, right? What we could do. We could do this to get it, right? And then oh, that was silly. So we could just get in here, neutral drop, get the crystal, right? And then here's what we do, right? We go, but then it's still tight. You don't really solve anything doing that, right? I guess we could just play it as intended, right? We could just do that. Oh, that doesn't really work very well. We could try playing the room as intended. Like that. I feel like that could be easier. Right? I mean, I know I'm not one to usually play a room as intended. But the problem is you do that, right? Unless there's a certain spot you're supposed to throw it at. I'm guessing there is a spot you're supposed to... You could just do a buffer there. And that works pretty well. I don't know if that's more consistent or less consistent, though, is the problem. I'm going to have to experiment with that. Oh, there it goes. I need to really get that bad habit of just throwing the jelly away. That is a terrible thing to just do. Yeah, we just got to throw it low and we're fine. If we throw it low, we'll be alright. I'm not kidding. I'm going for you guys. You guys think I'm joking? I am not joking. I'm genuinely going for Moonberry. Beat Farewell for the first time 2 days ago. Nice. It's a very hard level. And the Celeste pros will make you think it's not that hard, but to an average citizen of the world, it is extremely difficult when you're comparing it to like literally any other platformer. So you'd definitely be proud of yourself if you're able to beat it. It's not any easy feats. Oh my god, guys, look, Moonberry. Whoa, my god, it's the Moon Blueberry. Moon Blueberry. Let's go. Anyways, let's practice this again. Alright, then we just neutral drop. Right. Left. Get that dash back there. I don't need the dash, guys, let's be honest. Don't let your jelly leave you guys. Hold on to your jelly. Hold it dear to your heart. Because one day your jelly might leave you. Never come back, guys. Just think about that. I think we got it down. So this is definitely the hardest mainstream platformer. Yeah, sorry I'm missing chat messages, guys. I'm just really focusing on the gameplay, so if I miss your message, I'm trying my best, but I might miss some of them. Doing just about anything in it is a good achievement. Yeah, I agree. I almost just returned the map. It's really funny. Yeah, it's very extremely, I would argue, probably the hardest platformer I've ever played. I'm not going to say it's hardest platformer because that's a crazy title to give it. But definitely the hardest I've ever played in terms of like just beating everything in it is very difficult. Just in terms of raw input skill, not like, oh, it's difficult because it's hard to figure out where to go. To me, that's not like skill. That's more of like puzzle difficulty. Like you can have different forms of difficulty. And to me, Celeste is the hardest, like raw, like just platforming skill difficulty platformer I've ever played. And that's hard because of the level design, not just because the controls are jank and not because the level design is confusing and you don't know where to go, but like hard because it's genuinely like precision platforming that's just difficult. Even with good controls, it's just difficult. It wasn't a good choice for your first platformer. Hey, it's gonna make every other platformer a lot easier for you, so take that as a W, you know? Anyways, let's go practice Golden Room. So what's really annoying about this final Golden Room is you have to scroll like 8 hours to get to it. Like, dude, it's all the way over here. It's such a troll. And the music is just, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm Farewell Golden, about to beat the level, and you're giving me this music, man. Like, really? Really? Give me some respect, man. Give me some respect. I deserve better than this. I mean, it's hilarious, but it's also awful. If I died having to listen to this, okay, if I died to this room, I would be so angry. Like, genuinely would be infuriated. So I'm really hoping it's possible. I'm hoping I don't. It's such an easy room, man. Like, as long as you're safe and careful with your neutral drops, it is very hard to die here, I mean. Like here, oh, messed it up. It's fine. Just try again. Like, you have so much leniency here. Well, doing it the intended way is probably harder, but doing it the way I'm doing it. What is neutral drop? Let me show you. So neutral drop, basically, so you know when you're using, you said you played Farewell, right? Well, Farewell, right? You have your jelly, right? So this is a neutral drop. So normally when you have a jelly, right? When you drop it, it just means you throw it, right? Like, oh, just throw the jelly. But if you hold down, you'll just drop it right in front of you. So if you hold down, crouch, you'll just drop it. But if you do that while in the air and you let go of the grab button at the same time, like, it'll just drop like that in the air, which is really helpful because you can do stuff like this to chain really big vertical height things like this, and that's how you cheese rooms in Farewell. Yeah. Pretty cool. Try it out sometime. If you want to learn tech stuff, I recommend playing, if you have a computer, playing Strawberry Jam. It has really good tutorials on all the tech. Not all the tech, a lot of the tech in Celeste. A lot of the mainstream tech, I guess you could say. That's how I learned most of it. So, there you go. Also, just ask people. People will tell you. People are nice most of the time in Celeste, so people will tell you. So, that's a good way to learn stuff too. Then, alright, let's run some stubbornness. Not stubbornness, let's run, actually no, we'll run stubbornness. We'll do low death from stubbornness. That is true, YouTube tutorials are pretty huge. Also, if I die in this room, I'm uninstalling. Like, I would be so embarrassed to die on this stream, actually. Oh my, this is baby mode, alright? This is where it really starts getting heated. Wait, be patient. No reason to rush. I'll try my strat again here. I'll try my epic timing strat. No, it didn't work. See what I mean, man? Let's try Nepesto's strat, alright? Ready for this? Nepesto's strat. You just jump. Okay, that did not work. I think Nepesto might have done something else. I thought Nepesto just jumped. Or maybe he jumped at a different time. Guys, Nepesto strat might not be the meta. Nepesto strat might not be it, guys. Look, I'm pretty sure I could look. Nepesto might have done something different. Yeah, I mean, it works. I think I'm just gonna go back to my strat, alright? I think I like my strat the most, alright? Wanna know my strat? This is what I this is what I did from day one, alright? Just that. It's simple. I know how to do it. I'm like probably 80%. Right now I'm 80% success rate with it. I could probably get it up to like 95% success rate. And then I'm fine with that, man. I can't be perfect, right? I'm fine with like a 95% acceptance rate. So if we can get it to that, I'm fine. Ugh. It's the highest lobby you got in Strawberry Jam. I'm on expert lobby right now. I'm about halfway through, so I'll probably finish the rest of expert lobby on stream after I'm done goldening. Once I do farewell gold, I'm gonna take a break from Celeste for a few weeks, and then I'll come back and finish expert lobby probably. So yeah, I've done about half of expert lobby, so I'll finish the rest of it. Yeah, it is pretty fun. Also, that was a dumb death. Yeah, it is pretty fun. I do understand why people like it so much. It's pretty cool. Oh, don't do that, guys. Pro tip. Jesus, man. See, that strat feels pretty good. Might miss that? No, we got the cycle. I thought we were cooked there, I'm not gonna lie. Nice. Clean. Oh, I got greedy there. Oh, we kind of messed up our strat here. It's fine, we improvise it. We improvise that, baby. Yeah, that's what greedy does. Greed messes you up. Don't be greedy. Especially in a golden run, there is no room for greed. Yeah, see, I got messed up because I was thinking about the greed. I was thinking about the greed. I like this strat. I'm not gonna do Nepesto strat. I'm doing Larry the Slime strat, alright? Larry the Slime strat, I've been doing it since day one. It feels good. I'm used to it. I got the timing down. I'm gonna stick with it, alright? Sue me. Actually, don't sue me. That sounds like it would be a lot of annoying. Please don't sue me over Celeste. That would be stupid. But you understand My phrase. All right. I don't care if it's not the best strat. It's my strat, so I'm using it. America, let's go. Freedom, baby. My lawyers will be a god. Okay, Wilbur. Wilbur, I'm gonna be honest. Something tells me you don't have lawyers ready to go. Something just tells me you don't. I'm gonna call you out here. I think you don't have lawyers ready to go. I could be wrong here. I could be in a world of hurt here. But I'm gonna call this. Damn, what gave it away? I think the TV static. That was probably what gave it away the most. Maybe the sparkling water. I don't know. Alright, nice pattern. Nice, good stuff. Good stuff. We're getting consistent. So wait. I'm just gonna wait for second cycle of this. Oh, this is just an anxiety-inducing room. Like, it's not necessarily the most difficult, but it makes me clench my butt cheeks. Oh, I almost messed it up. Dude, I hate this. All these rooms, all these freaking music block rooms, dude. Okay, well, just pointed the joystick in the wrong direction and didn't wave dash. I do that in embarrassingly a lot, considering how many hours I have in this game. You'd be surprised how much I still do that. Even though, like, I've sunk so many hours, I still do that an embarrassingly amount. It's just sad. Like, you would think by now that I would not be doing that, but no, I'm still doing that. Like, all the time. All analog players do that, true. Any analog players in chat? Probably not. There's like 2 analog players total, and I'm one of them. Analog is not popular, alright, but I'm sticking with it. It's what feels right to me. And I don't care if it's optimal. I just... feels good, man. Feels good. Especially because I'm using a Switch Pro controller, and the D-pad is garbage on this thing. I really do not want to have to use a D-pad. That's like the main reason I play analog. Yeah, it is. It's the eternal struggle of the analog player. It really is. We really live in a society, guys. Don't worry. I feel your pain, analog players. I feel it. We are one and the same. We all struggle the same way. I'm a keyboard gamers. Yeah, Switch D-pads do. Analog people don't like. I like analog, but I understand why you wouldn't. I definitely... Okay. I will say, I think keyboard is more optimal. I'll agree with you on that. I just don't like the feel of it for platformers. I'm just not... Personally, not huge into keyboards for platformers. I've tried a couple of times. I just... My roots are with controllers. I've been holding a controller since I came out of the womb, okay? I was a little fetus and I had a controller. As soon as I was born, my parents handed me a controller and they're like, go. And I'm like, alright, whatever you say, guys. I'll get to gaming. But keyboard, I learned how to use a keyboard way later. And that resulted in me not being as, you know, comfortable with that keyboard, you know? That's why. Even though keyboard's definitely more optimal, and I agree that it is. I'm not hating on keyboard players. I understand why they exist. I'm just not one of them. Maybe one day, but actually never mind. Never mind. That's not happening, let's be honest. Never. I like only touched the controller once, well that would explain why you probably play a keyboard. It really comes down to experience. Like, what you're used to is always the best. Whatever's most comfortable is what you should play. Like, that's the easiest way to do it. Just whatever feels right. Just trust your gut. That's almost always the right option. Because that'll be the most fun, right? Because if you're playing on a control scheme you don't like, you're not going to be having very much fun. Because you don't want to be fighting the controls in Celeste, you want to be fighting the actual level design. Nice. Good. We got past it. Let's go. We got past it in one go. Imagine I died like that. Jeez, man. That would be awful. I'm not gonna go that fast in an actual run. I'm gonna take my sweet time. Also gonna read my notes to refresh myself on what rooms are coming up. That's what the notes are for. Playing Celeste with one hand sounds like carpal tunnel waiting to happen, yeah. Carpal tunnel simulator. I will say, playing on controller does not ever like hurt my hands at all. Like it's very comfortable. I will say. Oh man, that's a dumb death. You know, controller is comfortable. If you have a good controller, that's the important part. The Switch Pro controller is very comfortable. At least in my big meaty hands, I need a big controller with big buttons. Alright, my hands cannot, like a Joy-Con cannot do Joy-Cons. Hate Joy-Cons. They're too small for me. I need a big old keyboard and I need a big old controller. Alright, my hands are too big. Just the reality that we live. Oh man, Larry the slime strat just failed, guys. This is the worst timeline. Let's see, we just gotta grind this. We gotta grind it out until I'm like perfect. I need to be like surgical precision on that. The Xbox controller and it gets painful far quicker than a keyboard does. Yeah, I'm personally not a huge fan of Xbox controllers, at least the OG ones. I haven't tried the Series X controllers. Something about the controllers like felt really like it felt like you're holding a rock almost. Like it feels like it doesn't feel very soft in your hands. Like it feels like very tough to hold. Like it almost feels too rigid, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. That's the best way I can describe it. Like I think the actual design of it is pretty good, but like it's just so rigid. It feels stiff almost. I don't know. Like it feels like there's no room for my hands to breathe when I'm on the Xbox controller. Like it feels like it's like maximum sweat mode at all times. New D-pads are wonderful. I haven't tried the D-pads on newer Xbox controllers. I really, you know, I'm not an Xbox guy, so I don't really know much about them. I'm mostly just PC and Switch, so I don't know much about PS5 and Xbox Series X. I think we just wave dash is better than the super there. We gotta make sure we're in the box for that one. Nice. Oh, I almost messed it up by getting greedy. The greed almost killed me there. Greed almost got me there. GameCube controllers feel so nice. I actually have tried a GameCube controller. They're very weird at first, but like strangely satisfying. So like I'm totally with you on that one a little bit. We're back to reconciliance or whatever. I don't know how to say that word. Recon something recon. I don't know. I'm just gonna call it recon. I can't English. Me when words. Am I right? Reconciliation. silly. I don't know, something about it being silly. Reconciliation. Conciliation. Learning spelling with Larry the Slime. Ooh, I almost lost the jelly there. That was almost really dangerous. That was almost a real big issue. Yo, what's up? Welcome back. Wow, what an embarrassing death. Jeez. Jeez, man. Anyways, I need to go to sleep. It's getting late. So yeah, we'll keep practicing this on stream, and we'll slowly just be going down the chapters. So I'm gonna run from stubbornness to the end until I beat it. Once I beat stubbornness to the end, we're gonna start running determination to the end. Once we beat that, we're gonna run event horizon to the end. Once we beat that, we're gonna try beating start to event horizon. Once we beat that a few times, then we're just gonna play the whole level. You're gonna run? Well, man, bro, it's 2 a.m. for me, my guy. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Yeah, happy June 55th. Figure out input display. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of cluttering the screen. I mean, I could set it up. If I could set up a really tiny one somewhere, then I'll maybe do it. So I'll look into it. I might see if there's an external program I can get or something that make it look nice. I'll consider it. We'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. Spreadsheet streams beg to differ, real. Yeah, well, spreadsheet streams are a different beast. All right, guys. Anyways, see y'all later. You all have a good night. I'm just gonna let you know now. I'm not streaming for the next few days because I'm going out to visit family. So I'm gonna be practicing. I'm probably just gonna buy the game on my Switch and practice on my Switch because I can still use the controller. But I won't be streaming, obviously, since I'm not at home and I'm spending time with family. So I'll be doing that for a few days. I will be back on... I think I'll be able to stream on Tuesday. So that's probably the next stream after this. So I'll see you guys all later. And yeah, it'll be a few days, but I'll be practicing and hopefully I've gotten better by then. Yeah. You all have a good one. I'll see y'all later.